Hello YouTube, it's Damien. It is Bournemouth. It is Season 2 at Bournemouth, Season 4 of DAMMO Does England. We're here with episode 38, which will be a Europa League draw and then a match against Leeds United. Where the best place to start is injuries. We've had a boatload of them. Mahrez is still out for another 6 days to 3 weeks, injured in training. Phil Jones just got injured in training. Melling, fractured upper leg, apparently fractured hip at training, out for the next 4 to 5 months. That is correct. Our club captain, our star left back, out for 4 to 5 months. And obviously Sissoko was the only one to get injured during a game, which was in pre-season. He's still out for another 3 to 7 weeks, which means we have some massive amount of injuries. Ponce has just come back from injury as well, so he should be able to make the bench finally this game. But yeah, thank God we brought D'Amico in, obviously, or Diamarco, as a backup left back. But we're like losing injuries for fun. We have the joint highest in the league at the moment, and it is not a good place to be in. However, in the Premier League, we have been sensational. We are currently top of the table. We have 9 points from 9 games. We beat Man City. That is correct. We beat City 5-2. We had Robert sent off in the 47th, and then we scored in the 63rd and the 64th to go bye-bye City, and they scored in the 90th. We were unreal in this game. We dominated in terms of counter-pressing from start to finish. City barely looked like scoring, even though they had 22 shots. It was unbelievable. We then beat Norwich 3-2 in a bit of a crazy game. Like, we weren't great. We weren't bad. Omar getting his first goal for the season. Wilson, by the way, has scored a boatload already. And then against Stoke, we won 2-0. Heidemann scored a great goal before Martin's Indy. This is the worst game we played. We didn't even look great in that game, but we did score nonetheless. But there we go. Anyway, we do have Leeds coming up. But you guys are here for the Europa League draw. And you know what that means when the Europa League draw is there or thereabouts. It means the Europa League song is going to come in. Be interesting to see what we're seeded. We're seeded second. So let's get the new Europa League song on. Let's have a look here. All right, so we can't be drawn in Group B or in Group E because they're both English clubs. Let's have a look what we're going to come out. Is there anyone I really want? Anderlecht, Moscow. Everyone else kind of difficult. Would not have minded Galatasaray anyway. Bordeaux, Zenit, Villarreal, Moscow, AEK. We can't get Spurs. Lazio would be dangerous. And Marseille dangerous as well. Ajax, please CSK. Nah. Benfica, PAOK. Anderlecht, we got Roma. They beat us in pre-season. That's a big one. All right, out of the teams here, I don't want Hoffenheim. And I don't want a few others anyway as well. Let's find out. Anyway, let's just find out. I just want to see Hoffenheim get out. Hoffenheim do go out. Look at that. Atlanta and Spurs in the same group. Hamburg go out. Spartak Prague. Rapid Vienna. Vernon. I'm pretty happy with who's left here, to be honest. Red Skull should be alright. Malmo is the only team that I really, or Aberdeen, I really don't like, but really we should be okay here now. Bayern, and we would have got, at the end of the day, Slavia Bratislava. We should be beating them as well. Not the worst draw. Roma was really difficult to get. Like, are you serious? Get Roma? The Europa League song ends. That's a pretty difficult draw. Anyway, we'll be back in just a second, YouTube. Don't go anywhere. With the Leeds United game. Can we win 4 from 4 and stay top of the Premier League? It would be nice. I don't know whether to call this YouTube episode injuries or top of the league. I don't know. You let me know. Welcome back, YouTube. Episode 38 here of DAMMO Does England. We have rotated slightly for this game. Friesen had too many minutes, so I'm going to give him a game. Phil Jones has been in pretty poor form, as you can see by the 6.63 so far. Manza's going to come in. Lowton's been playing really well. Just want Manza to get a game. Fry. Winmer is going to play at the back. DeMarco obviously has to come in. Session's played every minute of this game of the season pretty much so far. So Garcia's going to come in. Drinkwater, only because he's getting a little bit unfit and because I prefer to have a bit of a midfielder too holding there. Heidemann there as well. Quinn, Troy Deeney up front with Callum Wilson. Be interesting to see how we go there. I just want to give Troy Deeney a start as well. Get him, happy as well. I do see Omar starting most games this season anyway. It's going to be Leeds, who are always tricky. Rufio is a good player. Mataz Pereira is a pretty good pickup for them as well. And then the rest of them, like Jansen's still there. Guaita's still in goals. He moved from Palace a couple of seasons ago. So it's not the worst Leeds side. They look a bit more championship as well, like Norwich did. If everybody in the stream don't understand that, the side just looks like a side that came up from the champions, not someone that's spent. And we will go and press the absolute daylights out of them. They are in the white. We are in the black and the red here at Ashton Gate. Someone made a very good point in the chat that Ashton Gate is a mile away, Camo Cam. It's regular in the Twitch chat, currently live on Twitch. Links in the description below. That Ashton Gate's a mile away from Bournemouth. Why on earth they're there? Anyway, effort in from Vicari. And for the first time this season, we are 1-0 down. I did go 1-0 down against Real Madrid, but Leeds with a corner, back stick here. We're 1-0 down here to Leeds United. This would be typical, eh? We beat 3 teams that are decent, and then we go against relegated, newly promoted Leeds and lose. We have conceded early for the first time this season as well. I'm going to tell the lads straight away, get creative, off we go, please. Get out there, change this game, and see how things go. 15 minutes played, massive amount of injuries have come about, and it might upset the squad a little bit too. Chelsea are 1-0 up against Burnley. In terms of winning the league, can't afford to go lose games like this, and we have not started well at all. I am quite furious of how things are going. I'm going to get another shout just to push forward a little bit more. Can we find a goal before half-time? We've had one shot for the whole half, and Leeds are dominating the ball and are looking unreal. We finally look like we're getting a little bit back into it, but in the 44-minute scene, not much. Anyway, Quinn's got a good corner on him, whips it in, past everybody. Troy Deeney, down he goes. There's a penalty, surely. Deeney did, in the end, should have buried the first chance. Referee's going to run over there. It looked like a massive pen. What's his name, went through the back of him as well. It'd probably be Wilson to take it. Would probably prefer Troy Deeney to take the pen, to be honest. And I will hover over pause game and see if it is given. I am going to get Troy Deeney to take it, if he's not already going to take it. If the referee gives a penalty here, which he should be giving. Says it's a penalty. Who's taking it is the question. Troy Deeney. All right, I want Deeney to take it. He's got 18 pens. Gets his account underway here for Bournemouth as well. Should have scored from the volley. Troy Deeney versus the keeper. Sends him the wrong way, and Deeney scores for the first goal of his club career here at Bournemouth. And there we are. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Should have scored the volley from the corner from Quinn. Scores the penalty that he did win anyway. And we are 1-1 right on half-time. Not been the best from us, but I'm going to get him in there. Get aggressive. Since we told him to push forward, though, 6-6. Second period of the first half, we weren't too bad. I'm going to tell them, though, aggressively, I'm going to tell them in no uncertain terms, I'm not happy. Go out there and see something else, please. We need to see something else. We need to go out there and really show Leeds that we are who we are, and we need to still be top of the table after this game. 48 minutes played, still 1-1 here, and hopefully we're right. Chelsea are 3-0 up against Burnley. We're missing a trick here against Leeds United. Time's still ticking away here. No one having a great game. Gus, you're having a pretty poor one. Danny Drinkle's not having the best one. It is a corner. It's Quinn. He's good from a corner. Quinn whips that one in. Wilson! What a ball in from Danny Quinn. Callum Wilson's there. He'll meet up for his 5th goal of the season. And there we are. Callum Wilson with a towering header. And we are 2-1 up here against Leeds United. Big goal. We go back to the top of the Premier League as well with goal difference. Callum there, unmarked. The zonal marking did not do nothing. I don't know who that is there for Leeds. I'm trying to click on him. Didn't click on it. Doesn't matter. He did nothing. He just stood there and watched. And now it's DiMarco. He has a very good free kick. Hits it, but over the bar. I don't mind that he's playing DiMarco. Just Melling is... I'm so happy that he's part of the leadership team. I'm so happy that he's here. For him to get injured is not the best. I am going to get like for like and bring Roberto in there for Drinkwater before he gets suspended. Troy Deeney's currently on a booking, but prefer him to stay out there. And I'm going to leave it as it is right now. I reckon that's going to be the only change we make. Roberto's obviously good enough to go out there and do the work. They're two very like for like. It's just all about not getting anyone sent off here. Troy Deeney has himself a goal. So does Callum. Time ticking away here. I prefer to stay on the front foot here and really try and find a third here. But I am going to go here. Troy Deeney's had a decent game. I am going to bring Omar Farr in as a bit of a poacher. Just to get on the last man and just really try and hit him on the break, see if we can get a goal, and see if we can find ourselves a third and really kill this game off. As it stands, though, not much happening here. Manzo there with the ball. We'll throw it in there to Heidemann. Heidemann into Manzo, into Heidemann again. Could whip that one into Roberto on the volley. Oh, my. Made it sweet. But just, wow, would have been a great goal. I'm going to bring Garcia off there for Ryan Sessegnon as well. Sessegnon can play left back. Can, obviously playing the world fairly well. And is very, and is a bit of a defensive option. Bit on top here in the second half, though. Heidemann flicks to Roberto. Roberto has DiMarco out there in space. Just whip it in, my boy. Pick out someone. Gets to the byline, looks to whip it, blocked. And if Leeds break on us, I will cry. And they're breaking with numbers. We need a tackle here, Kevin. We don't get one. Arling's ball. Okay, surely DiMarco. No defensive mistake. Back to Butland, who goes long. Great ball in a Heidemann. Now we're on the re-break here. Callum's up there with Heidemann. Heidemann finds Wilson. Takes a touch. Will he bury? He does. He doesn't make a mistake. His name's Callum. He's 6th for the year. He's having such a great year as Callum. We're 3-1 up here. And he bangs it across the keeper. You never thought Callum was going to miss. Heidemann with the assist. Game to bed now. And there, a great ball there from Butland into Heidemann on the run. Picked him out to a tee. Heidemann with a great weighted ball to take Wilson on goal with his first touch. And Wilson just buries. He doesn't miss too many, does Callum. That finishing is unreal. And he's an unreal striker, is Callum. And we are 3-1 to the good. Anyway, it's another highlight. It's Manzo into Danny Quinn. Quinn out to Heidemann. Heidemann looking for Wilson. Takes a touch. Still with Callum. Not many men around him. Goes for goal. Would have been an audacious goal if he scored from back there. In the end, 90 minutes played. Still 3-1 to the good. Glad that I stayed on the front foot as well. and just seeing how we go. Anyway, 95th minute, can Quinn get another assist? Back post. In the end, Guaita will claim. In the end, we did it easy against Leeds, but after going 1-0 down, we needed a response. We got it from the boys. So we are going to stay probably top of the table here as they go long. It should be game over here from Manzo. And there we are in the Centurion. Centurion there in the Colbury. Gets on the ball there in the Muraga. He puts it over the bar. And hopefully that would be game over now. We are going to win 3-1. Kept 1 clean sheet out of 4 games. But at the same time, only conceded 1 or 2 per game. So it's not too bad. Last season was conceding goals for fun. We're scoring lots of goals, though, at the moment. And I'm pretty happy how things are going. Umar came on and did alright. Troy Deeney got himself a goal, which I'm pretty happy with as well. Manzo playing on a good one. Kevin Winmer having another good game there at a 7.02. So I'm really happy how the signings are sort of gelling here at the moment. You know, we are top of the table after 4 games. We should be absolutely loving life, which we are. Eddie Howe's looking to move on, that's fine. And if we go back to the table, you know, 4 games, 4 wins, 12 goals, 12 points from 4. With Liverpool, better goal difference, 2nd highest goals in the league, 5th highest, only conceded 5 so far this season as well, which is a lot better than what we conceded in 4 games last season as well. You know, we're averaging pretty much a goal a game. We still are sort of, but at the same time, you know, we are 5-4. But at the same time, we have looked a bit more defensively, more solid than what we have in the past. Anyway, when this man comes back, Riyad Mahrez, I'm expecting us to really push on to another level. Callum has 6 there in 4. I'm pretty happy with Callum, to be honest. And I'm very happy with how things are going here at Bournemouth. Anyway, from Damien, from everybody here on the Twitch chat, that's another episode of YouTube done and dusted here. If you like the episode, give it a like. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. As always, we are currently live on Twitch as well, so come follow us here on Twitch too. And that is another win for the boys. 4 games from 4. We have beat Leeds here, but we have got some injury problems. Hopefully, there's no more injury problems to boot. We get a few of our key players back. You know, Melling's out for 4 to 5 months. We'll deal with it, and hopefully we'll be okay. If we continue in the same reign of form, we could just be maybe pushing for the Premier League title this season instead of next season like we planned. I'll catch you next time.